Hey, you.
You talking to me?
Yes, you. You got money just sitting in your pocket, burning a hole in your wallet?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Then come on down to the new 260 Casino. That's right. Try your hand at some slots. Play the slot machines, or step over and play some stats poker. Located at /PWarp260 WIDOW. That's right, PWarp 260 Widow at this very unsuspecting location. No one, you never think that it's here. So come on down and give us all your money. Try your luck at the 260 Casino today. What is going on, everyone? It's icywendel back with another episode here on Skuad. This is episode 7, I believe. Yes, 7. Episode 6, if you missed it. We built this bad boy over here, the Hotel Motel Holiday Inn, and we grew a little bit of a mangrove forest, apparently. But yeah, as you guys just saw in that amazing intro that I spent way too much time doing, that's right. We're open for business. We've got the 260 Casino. Don't tell Skylar, don't tell Lillian. You guys know the drill. We're technically open. We got some things in here, but we will be building another attraction, money stealer, if that's what you want to call it. We'll be building another one in today's episode. But yeah, I should probably show you guys around what we've got going on so far. So obviously, Sporky took care of the wonderful floor design here. Looks awesome, looks amazing. Definitely gives off the casino vibes. And I went around and put the the redstone lamps in the walls, have it as the marquee lighting, and that means that it's just going to wrap around and around over and over. We obviously still aren't done. We got the opportunity to expand that way, and this is pretty empty. Got to figure out what we want to do. We want to fill the space. We definitely do. Maybe we'll put some sort of like bar or something in here. I think that would be a really cool idea. But yeah, first off, what we've got right here is we've got our little money exchange. So we've got our $100 chips. We've got our $500 chips. You can see it looks like 5 of those kind of stacked. Well, actually like 6. I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe that center one is 6. I don't know, but we'll call it 5. We got a 100. We got a 500, and we got 1,000. Just renamed here. So customers, if you're watching, future customer, welcome. What you'll do is you'll come over to here and you'll click this selling one, and icywendel is selling these for 100. So enter in how many you want. Right now there's 142, but those will go up. And then at the end, when you're done playing all of our wonderful games, assuming that you have coins left, chips left, whatever you can call it, assuming that you have them done, because this definitely isn't a money trap at all, not a ploy, not a scheme at all. You'll come back over here and you are able to cash out by selling back those same chips at the 100, 500, and 1,000. So I think that's going to be a quick way. Unfortunately, as of now, this is solely going to be it's only operational when either myself or Sporky, maybe Clubby is online, but myself or Sporky for sure. That's just the way that's going to be, unfortunately, but we will deal with that. So first off here, what we've got is we got our little like slot machines, I guess. I mean, they're kind of like slot machines. So this one right here, bet odds 1 to 1. I don't know if these odds are right. I always get these confused, but we'll go with this. Odds 1 to 1. Minimum bet is $1, but we need to change that to $100, unless we want to add like a $1 thing, and maybe we will. Maybe we'll add like a $1 thing. I've still got to figure this out, but odds 1 to 1. Minimum bet is $1. Max bet is 1,000. And then what I have here is bet items. Yes, so on this, instead, if you don't want to bet money and instead you want to bet an item, say you want to bet a diamond, hey, okay, throw in 1 diamond, you win All right, you now get 2 diamonds back. You get your diamond back plus 1 from us. Same way, if you bet $1, then you'll get $2 back because you get your dollar back plus $1 from us. Same thing, if you bet 1,000, you'll get 2,000. You guys know. You guys are smart. But you can see over here what this looks like. We've got 5 X's and 4 O's. You are looking for the O's, and those O's are blocks of gold, and the X's are coal. So say someone's here. You guys probably remember this from last episode when Clubby showed us how to play this. And you flip that, and boom, coal. You lose. You don't win. You don't get anything. We keep your dollar. And we'll just keep going on like that. And then we'll move on here. And I've got to hit these with white dye. I've hit them all with the glow ink sacks, but I got to hit them with white dye to read better. But this one you got 2 to 1. So you bet $10. And then you make that back plus double that. So you'll get back $30 actually. So bet 10, win 30, bet 5,000, you'll get 15,000 back. It's a times 3 essentially of the bet. So you can see less gold, less chances of winning, but your odds are like I said less, but you'll win more money. Moving on to here, 3 to 1. So actually this is a times 4. So you bet 100. You win your 100 back plus 3 times that 100, so 300 plus the original 100 is 400. Big brain, big mass. But 2 blocks of gold. And moving on to the big dog here, you got 8 to 1 odds. So you got 1 chance here. So minimum bet is 100. You bet 100. You win your 100 back plus 800. So now you're getting 900 back. Make sense? Bet 10,000, get 90,000 back. But this one, can't bet on items. That's the only one that you're not going to be betting items on. So that one should be a real fun one. I've got to figure out a way to close that up. I mean, it really doesn't matter. No one can flip those levers except for me and Sporky. So not a problem there. And what we got over here, you guys may know what this is, but this is going to be our poker table. And that's right. Oh, I actually have a coin or a token in here, so you guys can see there's $100 to the 260 casino. But I'm actually going to toss that in here. Yeah, we got some in there. So this is a poker table, and so over here, obviously, you're going to be playing poker. Imagine that. So what we got here, it's just chairs around here, wood blocks, and cool thing about Skuad, they got the plug-in. Click that. Oh yeah, we're sitting in a chair. Look at me. Oh yeah, look at me. Sitting at the poker table. And cool thing, you can even reach the shulker box from here. But this isn't just any poker. You're not going to be dealt cards, you know. We're not going to be getting clubs. We're not going to be getting hearts. We're not going to be getting spades. Don't even get me started on diamonds. You're not getting diamonds. Well, even though that's in Minecraft, but we're not dealing that. We are actually doing stats poker. That's right. So if you go into your option menu here, you have statistics right here. You guys can see it highlights. And if we go down here, and you can see all of our general stats here. So like right here, boom, games quit 90. You guys see that? 90 games. I've quit this server 90 times. Interactions with a blast furnace right there, 701. That's a lot of times. Interactions with a furnace, 965. Now that may be a lot to me, but you got someone who plays all the time, and that may be nothing. But then you also got mobs. So cave spiders. I've killed 11 cave spiders, but I've never been killed by a cave spider. However, you go down there to creeper. I've killed 168 creepers, but the creepers got me back 3 times. They came back with a vengeance 3 times. Never been killed by a donkey. I don't know how you would necessarily get killed by a donkey. Elder Garden killed me 1 time. If you guys don't know this episode, I think there's actually a live stream, I think, where I died to an Elder Garden. But yeah, we have. And if we come down here to the items, now we've got some pretty interesting ones. So we've got, you know, times mined, times broken for your tools. We have your times crafted. How many times did you craft it? Times used. how many times did you pick up like an item, like if it's just floating there sitting on the ground, you pick it up, and then how many times do you drop it? How many times do you press Q? You guys still use Q for drop? You do. But you have all your blocks all the way down here. So like, for instance, red tulip. I've mined it twice, but I've picked it up 3 times. I don't know how that's necessarily possible, unless MCMMO maybe gave me double. I'm not sure. But this gives us a lot of options to play with. Creeper head. How many times did you mine it? How many times did you place it? And yeah, the red wool, black concrete powder, granite, you're going to mine a lot of that, but you're going to actually pick up more with MCMMO. And yeah, there's a lot. Terracotta, yeah, I'm going to be mining a decent amount of terracotta. But I've only mined 1 chiseled deep slate and stuff like that. So there'll be a lot to play with. And another thing that we also have, like I've been mentioning, is MCMMO. So we can, let's see, MCMMO, let's do herbalism. So if I look here, herbalism, I am level 193, which I really don't know where that is at. So MCMMO or MC top, is that what? Yeah, MC top, and then I can do herbalism, and I can actually see. Yeah, I'm not even close. So like Lillian would kick butt at that one with 1062. I got to get all my stats up, but I can actually look at MC rank, acrobatics. Oops, sorry, just hit my mic. Acrobatics 22, alchemy 26, archery 24, but herbalism I'm 11, just outside that top 10. Woodcutting just outside the top 10 as well. Repair though, I am in the top 10. Would you look at that? Mining 20, gotta do a little bit more of that, but that's okay. But here's how it's gonna work is you got the dealer here, which is gonna be myself, and we're gonna have, you're gonna put your, like, okay, dealer's always here, player 1, player 2, or however we want to do it. And then say that, this was my 500, so I'd put it, I'm going to bet $500 here. But what's going to happen is I'm going to click this button right here, and boom, shears crafted. You guys saw that paper, shears crafted. So I'm going to go and put that in the middle. So if I think that, well, first off, I'm going to go in statistics here, and I'm going to go to items, and then I'm going to scroll. Unfortunately, this is not in alphabetical order. I don't even know if this is in any order, but that would be so helpful if they could actually put this into alphabetical order. So let me find shears here real quick. Okay, finally I found it. That took way too long. But we got shears right here, and times crafted is right here. Times used is here. So this, what is that? Third column? Yes, third column. That 146. So I have crafted 146 shears, which I feel like that would probably give me a really good chance to win this. So I may bet, if that was 500, so that would be $1,000, and I'm betting that I have the most shears crafted. And then people would go in and say, you know what? I think I have more than you. I'm going to call that, but this person says, nope, you know what? I know Icy. I know he's got that sheep farm that he's going to keep crafting shears for over and over. I don't think I'll beat him. And they'll fold. So then we'll go through and, I say, okay, well, these two people, Clubby and Sporky, both want to call me. So I'm going to raise one. And Sporky decides to be a little chicken. He's going to say, I fold. So he forfeits his 2. But Clubby calls me. And then it turns out, what did I say? Like 145 for me. And Clubby has 120. So I have the most. So I will actually get to take all those diamonds. Then what happens is the dealer, myself, will take the shears crafted and throw it into that hopper. It took it, and now we are ready for the next round. I'm going to click it, and glow squid killed. Now this one's going to be a little bit easier to find. I go to my stats, mobs, and scroll to glow squid. I have killed 29 glow squid. I don't know if that's good or not, so I would probably bet maybe 1 or 2 thing. So maybe $100, $200, something like that. But if someone that I know has played the game a lot comes in and they're like, I'm going to bet 5, I maybe will let them have it. Because I don't know if that's a lot. So that's stats poker, but I will give you guys a little bit of a look. Let's go in right here. I will give you guys a little bit of a look onto how this little thing works, if I could get in here. So here's the interworkings of this. So we just got a little redstone clock that does its little dancey dance, does a little thing around and around, and every time that pulses, it feeds into this line here, which fires off every single dispenser except for this one right here, and this, or no, is it a dropper? These are droppers. I'm sorry, not dispensers, droppers. And so inside all of these, you can see that there is a stat of something that is in here, and you can see that this one keeps flicking in and out. It keeps getting taken every so often, and that is because there is a hopper that is taking this out. If I can actually take that, so you can see that this hopper is going to rotate which ones it takes. So that was just distance by boat, eggs used, and now paper crafted. And then what's this one gonna be? Come on, MTMO fishing level. Okay, so you guys get the gist, and that goes into there, and obviously that one's just gonna be what that one is. But we've got some backlogged here just so we kind of don't get the same thing over and over. But then we've got all these in here. We got tons of different ones. But if you guys have a suggestion on a stat to put into here, let me know. It's got to be a trackable stat in the game. Let me know, and if it's not in and I read the comment, I'll put it in. But so this is just an item randomizer. I'm sure there's a million ways to do this, but this is the way that I wanted to do it. This is the way that I found to do it. Redstone is really new to me. I really don't understand it, but this is what we are going to go for. And then that button that I pressed over there actually comes down, and I know this is terrible, like management. Do not get mad at me. But the button is actually right above this block. I press it, charges that redstone, goes around, and goes right into that first dropper that was right over there. If you guys remember, I can break these. I don't know if you could. Yeah, that one right there. So that one is actually pointing this way, and it goes into here. But I don't want to break this because there is a bubble vader, a water bubble vader that goes up, and then as you guys saw up here, that goes all the way here. Ice goes, or the item goes through that ice and up into that bubble stream, and that was directly behind that first chair, if you guys remember. So that is how we are getting all the stats through. Now, probably after we play the game a couple of times, I'll have to come back down here and just make sure everything's reset, make sure everything is back into order. But here's that bubble vader, that water that I was talking about. I will probably cover this up with a red carpet or a black carpet, and so the items will still go through it, but this way you're just not seeing it. So that is what we have right now, and like I mentioned, I will be building a third machine or lottery game, or what, casino game. I'm not sure what the correct thing is to do, but I'm going to be building a third one here, and that one is probably going to be over here. It's actually probably going to be in this wall, but somewhere like right in here, and at some point I will have to clean up the ceiling. But Sporky also has free range to make whatever game he wants in here, but what we will probably be doing is building this, and I will take you guys step by step through this one. It's actually super simple, super easy, but the game may be a little confusing, but I will walk you guys through that, no problem. And that will probably be it. And then off camera, I will build a bar that is in here, that I think would be really fun, look really cool in here, and really just tie in everything nicely. So let me go grab all of the supplies we need for this new game, and I will be right back. And well, actually, I just looked at the recording length, and we are at about 20 minutes right now, so I don't want to make this episode too long, especially because, you know, it's been like 3 weeks at the time of recording this, since the videos come out. So I'm actually going to end it here. This will get done. We'll get the boat done. I swear. At some point, we will get the boat done. But I actually have Lightmatica turned off here, so you guys can kind of see where we're at here with the boat. Got this layer done. We may throw some shops in here right away. We can definitely do that even when this isn't done. But working on that top there, and we got this all down. I could also throw stuff down here at the bottom. But yeah, I just didn't want this video going extremely long. So that is going to wrap it up for me. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will catch you on episode 8, I believe, of Skuad. I'm actually going to go hop off and record a Hunter Call of the Wild video. Then I'll be back here building that bar off camera, and then the new machine. So stay safe, everyone, and peace.